Alright guys, it's Margaret from This Lady Rides, and today I'm going to show you how to change the oil in your crankcase. I'm doing it on a 2013 Softail Deluxe. My bike requires the crankcase be changed every 5,000 miles. For your particular bike, you want to go ahead and check your service manual or your owner's manual. Now the first thing you want to do is get your bike warm so that the oil drains easier. So with that being the case, you want to make sure that you're careful of your pipes. We're going to take out the drain plug. It's right here. I'm not going to totally take it out until I get a drain pan under here. There we go. Just set it over here on a towel. Now we're going to come up here and remove the plug. That's going to release the vacuum and allow it to come out easier. Now while the oil's draining, we're going to go ahead and check our drain plug. We want to check this tip here. What we're checking for is excessive metal. We want to clean it off. Then we've got to remove this O-ring down here. Get your fingernail in that groove. And as you twist it, it's going to roll up. Get it all nice and clean and set it aside. Okay, so now we're on the left side of the bike. The oil is still draining. We're going to go ahead and remove our oil filter. I've got an oil filter wrench. Ours has a notch here, allows it to get past these bolts here. Put it on. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and loosen this. Loosen the oil filter and you will feel the seal break. Slide this drip-free oil funnel under the oil filter, and you'll notice that it has a little tube that comes down off of it. That makes the process a little less messy. Then you're going to give the oil filter a couple of turns, and you're going to notice that the oil starts to drain out and it's going to go down into your pan. When you go to take the filter out, you want to make sure that you lift it up. Now once you remove that filter, you're going to find an oil here. You're going to clean it up with some shop towels, then place one here and leave it, because oil is going to continue to drip from this hole. Leaving a towel there will mean you won't have to keep cleaning the mess. Tip the bike towards me. That's going to help with the draining. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put the oil filter in. I'm using a Harley Davidson black oil filter. We're going to fill the oil filter about halfway with oil. Okay. And then you just kind of turn it, get it kind of all mixed up in there. Now, there's a little bit here on the top. We're just going to rub that around on the seal on top. Alright, so we've switched the oil around. We're going to look in here, make sure it's not more than half full, because when we tilt it to put it back on the bike, we don't want oil spilling out and getting all over the place. So we're going to put it on with our hand. Just going to twist it until you feel the seal catch. And just kind of feel like it's made contact. Hand tighten it as tight as we can get it before we put the wrench on. And you do want to be careful because this is hot. It's still warm. Once you've got it hand tightened, you're going to use the oil filter wrench to tighten it down. We want this notch to be opposite of the engine temperature sensor, because to tighten it down you only want to tighten it a half to 3/4 of a turn. So we're going to put it on. And I'm just going to turn till this matches up with here. There we go. The oil filter's tightened down now. We're going to go ahead and get our drain plug prepared. We're going to place a new O-ring on here. Just kind of push it down. You do want to make sure you use a new O-ring every time. Now we're going to take some thread sealant It just takes a little bit. Just put a little blob on there. Then you're going to take your finger and just twist it around. Got a clean shop towel. We'll get under here and we're going to dry this off, clean it before we put the drain plug back in there. And we do put it in by hand. Get it as tight as you can with your fingers first. Once you get it as tight as you can with your fingers, you're going to go ahead and put the socket on it. And there's a torque specification for each model. You want to refer to your service manual for that specification. For oil, we're using the Screamin' Eagle Sin 3. It's a 2050 weight. For my bike, it's 2.5 to 3 quarts. Again, this is where you're going to want to look at your owner's manual or service manual to be sure for your specific bike. So I'm going to begin filling it with 2 and check it periodically. Okay, we've gotten 2 quarts in there, so we're going to go ahead and check it. You want to keep a towel under it when you pull it out. And I'm right here at the bottom of the dipstick, so that means we need to keep on filling. All right, we went ahead and added a partial bottle. Go ahead and check it now. And I'm at about 75% of the fill line, so since the oil's cold, we're going to go ahead and stop there. Again, you want to check your owner's manual or service manual for the amount that your bike requires.